Lo, by Charles Hoyfort, Part 1, Chapter 19e. Of the two letters, one purported to be from the boy's mother, dated 16 years before, telling that she was abandoning her infant, asking the finder to send him to Nuremberg, when he became 17 years old, to enlist in the 6th Cavalry Regiment, of which his father had been a member. The other letter purported to be from the finder of the infant, telling that he had 10 children of his own, and could no longer support a boy. Someone soon found that these letters had not been written by different persons, 16 years apart. One of them was in Latin characters, but both were written with the same ink, upon the same kind of paper. In the later letter, it was said, "I have already taught him to read and write, and he writes my handwriting exactly as I do." Whereupon the name that Casper had written in the police station was examined, and it was said that the writings were similar. Largely with this circumstance for a basis, it has been said that Caspar Hauser was an impostor, or that he had written the letters himself. With what expectation of profit to himself is not made clear. If I must argue, I argue that an impostor, aware that handwritings might be compared, would, if he were a good impostor, pretend to be unable to write, as well as unable to speak. And those who consider Caspar Hauser an impostor, say that he was a very good impostor. The explanation in the letter of the similarity of handwritings seems to be acceptable enough. People living along the road leading to the new gate were questioned. Not an observation upon the boy, before he appeared near the gate, could be heard of. But we see, if we accept that someone else wrote his letters, that this gate could not have been his appearing point, in the sense we're thinking of. He must have been with, or in the custody of, someone else, at least for a while. Streets near the jail, where for a time he was lodged, were filled with crowds, clamoring for more information. Excitement and investigation spread far around Nuremberg. A reward was offered, and, throughout Germany, the likeness of Caspar Hauser was posted in public places. People in Hungary took up the investigation. Writers in France made much of the mystery, and the story was published in England. People from all parts of Europe went to see the boy. The mystery was so stimulated by pamphleteers that, though feverish seems an extreme word, writers described the excitement over this boy, who had appeared as if from the clouds, as a fever. Because of this international interest, Caspar Hauser was known as the Child of Europe,